Ball's deflected away. West. George fires for the tie. Oh! He got it! George!
Point game. Westbrook tosses. George, pump fake. Three on the way. Yes! Paul George nails it.
Here we go.
In a situation like
quick shot. Hayward got a hand up. Takes it.
Because then they'll have to chase and foul. No.
Three on the way. Paul George. No rebound. Bedlam. Go. Rebound. George gets it. George in the corner, looking for space. George with a shot. No. DeMoss ball on the floor. Scooped up by George. The shot doesn't go.
Who holds the lead with .8 to go? I heave at the buzzer. No good by Paul George.
Looking for George. George puts up a three. Off the mark. Anderson the rebound.
Only 3. 6 seconds. 5. Paul George takes it. Air ball.
Green, George coming around to get it. He turns. A three for the tie. Off the rim, no.
Defending. There's George on the curl.
Guarded by Flalo. Shot clock at 3 as George fires and hits.
Throws it to George. Steps back, shoots the three. It's over.
Corner. Short. Westbrook the rebound. Back out. Paul George for three. Misses.
George
Oh, they got him. He's
got
good.
it to Paul George.
He's good.
Here's PG to win it. It's over.
Westbrook comes one way. George at the top. He's open. Fires.
Yeah, Paul's going to try to get to the corner. That's a drive.
George hits it.
Exactly what it is. Oh, boy. DeMarcus Cousins got his hands on the ball.
Free throw line. Jumper.
Shot clock at 4. George. Deep three. Short. Now here he comes around. Paul George. Got Gobert up in the air.
Knicks lead by 3. Here's George from 3.
Now Butler straight up, the step back, and the three-point shot short.
The dribble three. No good to follow. 6 to go. Trying to get free. George for the tie. Back for George. This is for the win.
The winning game.
Paul George as Danny Green trips. Spurs do it.
It's off George's hands initially. Tough contested shot. George takes the shot.
George with 5. George with a dribble.
5 on the clock. Step back inside the stripe.
Paul George to tie it up. Off the mark.
Shot clock at 8. George against Aminu. Dances, drives, no. Down goes Nurkic. Here comes Ferguson.
And I think
Rebound George. 5 seconds left. Paul George firing, fading, missing. George, the step away for the tie. Oh my goodness! George catch fire three. Too strong, no good. Broke off the
Circle. Runs along. Here's Paul George for 3. No. Paul George has it. 2 seconds. George fires. Nope.
up top. Paul George. George. No! George with 5 seconds left. 4, now 3. Jumper. On fire.
Now Draymond switched. Down to 5. George is going to get a running start. Step back 3 on the way. Rimming out. Rebound loose. George for the 3 and the win. Off
The ball. Paul George firing for 2. 7 to shoot for George. 3 to shoot. Gets down. Lets it fly for the lead. Hot damn! Clippers lead by 2. The shot clock is dark. They're down by 2. George wants it all. The 3. Oh my goodness! George goes to work. George. Here we go. Step back 3.
Oh! Got it in. Long range, Paul George.
They get it to George. He's loose for a minute, and it was on the way, and he missed.
Against Aaron Aflalo.
Well, he's got it in the middle of the court. Yeah, he's got to get the last shot.
George!
Bang! Oh!
He'll take the final shot. He'll work one-on-one with Hayward. He shots away. Short! Along with the Clippers. There'll be no shot blocking at the rim. George, jumper. Got him!
You see the clock. LeBron on Kawhi. Down to 4. Here's George. He's way outside. A lunging 3. No.
Grizzlies don't have a foul to give. Paul George for 3.
Brook off to Adams. Westbrook corner. George for the lead.
Gets it back, fires up top, George. George for three. Off the mark, and we go to overtime.
George looking for some avenue to go. A step back from the elbow.
George glances at the clock. George one-on-one. The step back three. George flared out. A bounce. No.
Looks. They get it in. Ball George into the lane. Falling. High block.
Don't have to rush. Here's a three by Paul George.
They're not going to use it. George with 5. George drives over Gobert. It's good with 0.8 of a second.
At some point, and he does. The 3 ball quickly. Got it! And one! My George!
George for the lead. On him all night long as he's got it. Looking for a screen. George, the long shot off the front of the rim. As that would have tied it. And the Thunder come up short.